Hi HCG family, this is Jen checking in on VLCD 50, and today I was down 0.2 for my LIW. So my LIW was yesterday, so today I was 137.2. So that's nice. Of course, I'm not really sure how to even count those weights because, like, really a few days after your LIW, you know, your weight kind of goes all over the place, and I'll have to just see how how everything stabilizes out. But I thought I would share anyways. And tonight I just got off the phone a little bit ago with Toi. That's T-O-I. Just Toi is her YouTube name, Toi Just Toi. She's a super nice lady, and Toi, I'm so sorry. I was like super hyper and talkative, and oh my goodness, she's probably thinking I'm like crazy. Reason why I was super hyper though was because I had worked last night and I got off this morning around 9 a.m. and then I had to go to Walmart because our Walmart where I live didn't have that stevia to go. So I went over there and I bought more of that, and then of course I found some other good things. And then I got my second wind and I ended up walking around Walmart for like 3 hours. Oh, I didn't get home till almost 2:30. I got into bed got up around 5:30 this afternoon. And then at 6 o'clock, took my shower and then came down and made dinners and lunches and, you know, that kind of craziness. And I had on my list of things to do, though, was to call Toi. So, because I was thinking about her, and I was like, I really want to give her a call. So, anyhow, I was watching some vlogs, though, while I'm thinking this. And, part of the reason, too, why I was thinking is because I have all these things I want to do this week, because I'm going to be on vacation this week, which is exciting, because normally I don't get off during Thanksgiving. I usually work either the night before or the night after, or part of the day, or whatever. You know, it's been over the last 20 years. I have always worked part of that holiday, either night before, like I said, you know, either coming into it or coming that night going in, or, you know, where I used to work, I would come in and work part of the shift or whatever. So it'd be kind of fun, and I was kind of anxious because now I can I just got a million things I want to do, like get some holiday decorating done and, you know, catch up on more vlogs. And one thing that was like top of my priority list, though, was I wanted to call Toi. So, which I did, and talked to her for a while, so that was nice. And then we also started talking a little bit about Lori, Fluffynomo, and because she's also in Ohio. So that's exciting, and I'm going to be sending Lori a message about that. And then we were just kind of talking about health and, you know, just whatever stuff. And I'm like rambling on because my days and nights are all mixed. And, you know, I'm sorry, Toi, she's so sweet. And she's like got to get up and work in the morning. Oh, and then I find out, you know, I can't even sleep in tomorrow because my son has a doctor's appointment like around a little after 11. So I have to get up and make sure he's up and get him. I don't know if I'm going to pick him up from school. I don't know. Anyways, I got to get him to his appointment. That's the point. And so I do need to eventually try to lay down and get into some kind of a normal routine, because I don't go back to work till next week. So that's nice. And we were talking, though, and I was talking about a couple stories with her and some differences in my health. And one of them was going up and down the stairs. I can really notice a difference. And because that used to be very hard for me. And I was telling her how when Joey was little, he was about 3 years old, and I noticed one time he was going up and down the stairs, and he's like doing this one step, and then like, or you bring one foot up and you bring the other foot up and you're holding the rail, and, you know, anyways, he's like grunting, going up the stairs, doing this crazy stair walking thing. And of course, that's because that's how I would go up the stairs. So he was like, you know, just doing what mommy was doing. He was just a little fella. He wasn't making fun of me. He was only 3 years old. He's like, oh, okay, that's what you do when you go up and down the stairs. So I was telling her about that, and it made me think I should show you guys this picture. This is probably about when he was that age, and you can see what I look like there. Of course, you can't see my lower half, but my lower half, well, I kind of carry my weight all over, but I would have quite a good size on my thighs, and booty would always be pretty big. So, anyways, but that's pretty much gone now, so it's just still something I have to get used to. And I thought, too, I'll show you another picture about the same time when Joey was little, what I looked like. Let me get that out here. It's in a scrapbook. Okay. Oops, sorry. All right, it's right here though. You see that okay? And that I think was actually after I had tried to lose some weight. I did lose a little weight before that picture, but you know, not much. I mean, you can tell. So anyway, speaking of weight, I do want to get on here and you know, tell you more about my, like, how many inches I lost this round and that kind of stuff. But I've just been kind of busy and trying to, like I said, I was on the phone for quite a while with Toy, so I'm still planning on doing that. I need to sit down and really figure all that out still. But so I will be sharing that soon. And oh, what else was to tell you? Oh, somebody had mentioned about Tom or Joey being in some of my videos. They're like, oh, poor Joey. What does he even think about Tom? Is he thinking, who the heck is Tom? And you know, whatever. But it's funny because, like, in our house, Joey has an idea of what Tom is. He knows it's time of month, and it's like a mom personal thing, and he kind of knows. And because, you know, I've been doing this diet, and my husband, or in protocol, and my husband has been doing it as well, and some other family members. So it's kind of become the lingo around here. It's just, you know, Joey's like, oh, Mom, it's just widely known, commonly known in my household. And it's because Joey will say things like, Mom, or, you know, are you on P2, or are you on P3? Or, I mean, my hubby and I, too, we'll be out shopping and we'll be like, is this a P2 food or a P3 food? And I'm just, like, waiting for one of those days where somebody comes up, oh, are you doing HCG? And hopefully it's a happy person, you know, and not a hater. But anyway, so Joey, though, he knows what LIW is, and, you know, he's like, Mom, are you stabilizing well? And it's so funny, though, to hear him talk, you know, are you stabilizing? Are you on P2? And that made me think of a story. He had gone to school, and it's a while ago, and he came home, and I'm like, hey, Joey, how was your day? He's like, it was good. I'm like, you know, well, what happened? Whatever. We're just talking. He's like, oh, well, Mom, you know, I told some of my teachers that you were loaded. Or that you were loading. And I'm like, oh my gosh, really? You know, and I think, can you imagine? His teachers are probably like, oh yeah, she was loading. She got loaded. I mean, they're probably thinking I'm like at home drinking because they don't know what loading is. And I don't like go around telling his teachers what I do. So I thought that was kind of funny. And another story I said I was going to share with you was about Martha Stewart. And this is a long time ago. I can't remember how long ago, maybe 8 years ago. My mom was in the hospital, and my younger sister, she was up there, and some of her friends came to visit my mom and visit my sister while she was there. And I don't know why, but I guess apparently Tammy was talking about me, and I must have been into some kind of a craft type of thing at the time. She's like, oh yeah, she's like a Martha Stewart, and she's like referring to me that way because of whatever I was into at the time. And so, you know, normally I just kind of dress like this. I do wear sweaters and stuff, but, you know, normally you know how I dress. So anyways, I come in, and the one time that I dress differently, I go into this room with her friends are there, and they were just saying how I'm like a Martha Stewart. I walk in with like a turtleneck on, okay, pink and gray, like a light gray and pink, and like a cream colored turtleneck, which is real pretty. I think somebody gave it to me though. And for some odd reasons that day I decided to put pearls on. I think that's a cute look, but you know, I never wear pearls and a turtleneck up to the hospital. So I walk in, and of course my hair's down and stuff, and I look like I'm dressed like Martha Stewart. It was so embarrassing. And they were like laughing at me because they're young. They're like, oh, you're right, she was like Martha. And like, oh my goodness. So anyway, so I thought that was kind of funny because a couple people are like, oh, she's like a Martha Stewart type because I like to cook. And it's true though, I do like to cook and craft and that kind of stuff when I'm not taking care of people, which is most of the time. But that's all right. Anyhow, all right guys, well I'm gonna let you go. Did I mention that? Yeah, we talked I'm going to send a message to Lori, fluffynomo, and I talked to Toy, and that was great, and I hope you guys had a wonderful weekend, and I will check in tomorrow. I hope you're all doing well on your stabilizations, maintaining, and releasing. All right, talk to you later. Bye.